Hey there, everybody at the FFBE Global Facebook group, and hello to everybody who sees this video on YouTube as well. Welcome to this week's episode of Ask an Old Mog, where we take a look at questions and try and answer them in a visual way to try and help new players learn things about the game and figure out what they're doing in this crazy mess of a game that has so much to click on and so much to do. So many things to level up and power up your units, and it can get a little overwhelming at times. So we're here to talk about ways you can focus on something really important, which is a question that came from a YouTube comment a couple weeks ago. Has to do with Espers. So the question was something like this: have you ever done a video on all the Espers, or in this case, where can you find all the Espers? And I'm excited to say that with the addition of a new feature in the game this week, we have a really easy way to find all the Espers. I'm going to show you what that is. With the addition of the current Hero's Crest rewards, I'm going to show you where that is. The challenge level to beat every Esper for the first time now has a quick link in the game. It'll also tell you the names of those levels so you know exactly where you're going. But if you've been there before, you can just tap on the link and it'll take you straight to it and you can fight them again. But even if you haven't, you can search for the level's name on the wiki or even on Google, and it will probably tell you where to get them. So I'm going to show you where that is. If you're on the home screen of the game, right here where it says Adventurer Rewards, it says right here, Hero's Crest Pass. And down here, it will tell you the name of every level that you beat the Espers on to get them for the first time. And frankly, each level is worth some lapis, so it's worth it to go in and do this right now and get all that free lapis, getting ready for next week. If you've been saving up for a while, next week's probably going to be a good one to have this lapis for. You also get a bunch of other rewards as you go through the tier, or if you've purchased the Crest Pass. You know, good stuff here. So definitely go in here and get all these. I didn't realize these were even here until this morning. So yeah, go do it. Get you a bunch of lapis. But if you look at the, like, for example, it says right here, clear one quest in Siren's Tower for top floor. And I know that's kind of hard to see because it's like grayed out because I've already beaten it. But look, pay attention there. Siren's Tower, top floor. If we go to the home screen and click on World, and if you've never been here before, Siren's Tower is on Grand Shelt Isles, and down here on the bottom, Siren's Tower, top floor. Here it is. Here's where you get it. Here's where you fight Siren for the first time and unlock her. And then the other ones are unlocked later as you awaken Siren to max level and things like that. So from that list, again, I'm going to pull it up here. The Adventurer Rewards Hero's Crest. Right here, it tells you all of them. Siren's Tower, top floor. Inferno Hollow, Fire Beast Lair. Zadel Southern Sands, Sealed Zone. All the way down to Ashura's Palace, which is where you unlock Ashura. And so that will show you where all of them are. Okay, one of them is kind of bugged. The Raven Falls Basin Shadow Dragon's Abode does not work if you click on it, so you have to actually go there. But in the Kingdom of Farm, it's really, really easy to get to in the story. You just play through it. And if you've never been to any of these places, it will take you some time to get to every single stage. A lot of story has to be completed to unlock all these areas. But at this point of the game, even the Esper's highest difficulty stages are not that hard to beat. So here's a couple of tips if you are looking for something like that. Espers are generally weak to their opposed element. For example, Ifrit is a fire Esper, is weak to water. Shiva is an ice Esper, weak to fire, etc. So I want to bring a friend unit who can do those elements, or just gear yourself for them, because even if you've got a single good Neovisions unit, you're going to be able to just kill these bosses in one turn. Ashura maybe being the exception, because Ashura does have an HP lock, but that's not that bad. A strong friend will probably carry you if you don't have your own good units, as long as that friend is not using an element that the Esper resists or absorbs. You know, don't be bringing Tyvis to the Ifrit fight, because Tyvis does fire damage, and that's not good. All right, so that's good to pay attention to. A strong friend will help you out with this very, very easily. And once you have an Esper, you do need to level it up to max. and then beat the second stage to awaken it. We already talked about that with Siren. Currently, you can do this with every Esper to awaken their 3rd star form, and doing so gets you the best stats for them, as well as abilities. And but that's going to cost you a lot of Magicite and Supersite. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you really quick a really easy way to get a bunch of Magicite and Supersite, as well as Esper Ore, to level up your Espers and get them to maxed out. If you go into the Vortex and you click right here, Chamber of Supersite. All right, not only do you get a bunch of Supersite for beating each level, but once a day you can fight them again and again and again every day. And they do cost a lot of energy, but you will get a lot of stuff for it. And if you steal from the highest difficulty, you'll get Esper Ore, which helps you to learn new skills on your Espers, and that's going to help you out a lot. So make sure you do these every day if you have not leveled up your Espers to maximum. I've only done the level 3 one, the 100 difficulty, or the 100 energy, because all my Espers are already maximum level. I'm just farming ore at this point to learn more abilities. You can also, and we've talked about this before, in your expeditions, you can run expeditions to get relics, and you can turn the relics into Esper Ore, or you can run the Supersite levels to get more Supersite if you need them for your Espers to get them to max level. So there's lots of ways to do that. Do your expeditions, do your daily Vortex quests, because those are very, very helpful ways to get your Espers maxed out. And that's really pretty much it. So if you're looking for the Espers, just check out the Hero's Crest rewards. The quests there will take you to where, or will show you where every Esper is. And you can either Google it or search on the wiki, or if you've been there before, just click the button and it'll take you right there, with the exception of the one that's currently bugged. But at the least, it's very good information to know if you're looking for where the Espers are and where to get started. Those are at least the names of the places. And if you look on the wiki, it'll tell you some of those levels have quests you have to complete, or like people in the towns that you have to talk to unlock those Espers. It's usually not that difficult. Usually you're like, just talk to everybody and somebody's like, hey, I saw a weird demon coming out of a volcano. And you're like, well, I'm going to go there. And as soon as you leave the level, it like pops up where the volcano is and you can go fight Ifrit. You know, it's not that hard. Most of them are really pretty easy. Some of them are a little more complicated, but like by the time they got into the later ones, it's like they kind of stopped trying to make them really complicated and tricky, and we're just like, you just talk to somebody and then the level pops up. So it's not too bad. Check the wiki if you're getting lost on that, and at least now you know the names of the places because you can see it right there in the game. If you've got a question though that you want to see in next week's video, let me know in the comments. That's how we got this video right here. Somebody asked a question in a comment. So that's pretty cool. And I look forward to seeing all you guys in the live stream event tomorrow, and being in the chat, and we can talk about stuff that's going on in the live stream, because hopefully it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited for it, and we'll see you there. But until then, be nice to each other, be good to each other, take care of yourselves, be healthy, wealthy, warm, wise, all those things. And yeah, good citizens of the world. Take care.